Hey, welcome back to my channel, guys. This look was inspired by a basic everyday glam using affordable products. I hope you guys get your hands on some of these products because they are really good picked out products from drugstores, and I feel like a lot of people misinterpret the type of brands that are out there that are actually really good for you to use. You don't always have to go to Sephora or your local expensive store to pick up the latest product. You can achieve these looks that you see through social media with drugstore products. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you guys want to see how I got this look, just continue watching. Alright guys, so first I'm going to prep and prime my face. I'm going to be going in with my Fix Plus. This is not a drugstore product, but it is affordable. It's like 20 bucks at MAC, but you can use any infusing type of water to mist your face. I know that they do sell a really good one called Pixie at Target, which I actually want to get my hands on because I keep hearing good things about it. So until then, I'm almost done with this bottle. I will be picking one up and I'll let you guys know what I think of it. I'm going to be priming my face with LA Girl Pro Prep High Definition Primer. So we're gonna get right into our foundation. If I wasn't such in a rush, guys, while I was filming this, I totally take more time and kind of showing you how I color correct my skin. But since I don't really have much time, I am gonna jump straight into foundation. This is really just like an everyday glam with a little bit extraness to it for Instagram and for YouTube, but I will do an in-depth video on how I truly do my everyday makeup, but this is just a way that you could do a nice glam, not too much, not too harsh, something easy. So the first thing that we're gonna go in with right now is the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect. It's a 2-in-1 foundation concealer, and you can pick this up at any local drugstore. This is in the color Sand. I'm going to be dabbing that on my silicone blender. I happen to love this so far. It saves so much product. You can move the product around. You don't have to take much from your foundation. I actually think I took too much. Like, you literally don't need that much with this because it moves everything, saves product. Like, do you see that? I can literally pick some up here and place it on my head. Like, it's nuts. Take off these hoop earrings because it is not working right now for me. Now this is the first time I used this foundation, so I hope it's picking up the right color onto the screen. It looks really nice in real life, so. Oh my god, I have to do these eyebrows. I was thinking about getting them microbladed. I heard it's like a new thing that everyone's doing, and my cousin did it. They actually look really pretty and for a reasonable price. I'm not gonna lie, I don't take pain very well. I'm daring, so I'll probably end up doing something crazy like that. Like, I have 1 or 2 tattoos, but on the face, like the eyebrow, it kind of freaks me out. Like, that's like a bone. I would want my eyebrows to come out looking perfect if it's gonna be tattooed. Like, it's different when you mess up a little bit with makeup because makeup's removable. But something permanent, if somebody, just excuse my language, but if somebody effed up my eyebrows, I think I would cry. Next, guys, I'm gonna be concealing underneath my eyes, and I'm gonna be going in with this concealer that's by Wet n Wild. It's cruelty free, which is really nice, and they were actually having a deal at Walgreens, 2 for $5, so I picked up a lot of Wet n Wild products. Majority of the products I think will be from Wet n Wild and Milani, but this is just an easy way for you guys to grab a hold of really good, affordable products. So I'm gonna be going in with the color Light Beige. This is just more of my type of color. Has a little bit of a yellow undertone to it. My mom is literally gonna look at me when I walk in the house and be like, where are you going? It's just dinner at my house. I'm gonna put a little bit on my eyelids as well, guys. And before I do that, guys, I'm gonna be taking a few drops of my Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. And I'm going to be placing a few drops onto my beauty blender. Oh my god. stuff smells so good. I'm just gonna add some chapstick, or this is actually a Starry Sexy Kiss Lip Plumping Tint and Shine. This is literally my go-to. Like, I take this thing everywhere with me. This is like maybe my third tube or maybe fourth because I always lose them. They just help to plump the lips a little bit, which I like. Has a little shine and it makes them really soft and smooth. Next, I'm going to be highlighting and contouring my face. I'm gonna be taking the Wet n Wild Cruelty Free Correction Stick, and this is in the color Nude for Thought. Be taking Call Me Maple, and this is the contour stick, also cruelty free. So my mom's cooking dinner tonight and I miss my mom so much. Me and my mom have a really close relationship. As much as I'd like to see her more, it's been hard with school. So I'm gonna go visit her today and I'm actually excited because we're just gonna have little girls time, watch a movie, eat, chat. I think some of my siblings are gonna be going. I am of 4. And then I have more siblings that live in Florida and New York. I am a big family, but I can get into that in a different video. Maybe if you guys want to know a little bit more about me, we could do a Q&A. Just let me know in the box down below. Now we're gonna be setting our face with Spun Loose Face Powder. I'm not sure if they have this at Walgreens, but it's a really good powder to set your foundation and your concealer with. It's literally like $6 and it's huge. So I'm just taking a fair amount with my Real Technique blender and I'm gonna be setting the areas that we concealed and highlighted. This just helps to set your makeup and it makes it bulletproof. So if you're someone like me that you really want to avoid a lot of shine, like oiliness that might come up from foundations, this really helps to seal it all in. Now that I am done baking, I'm gonna go in with the Milani Powder Foundation. This is in the color Natural Even Touch. I'm gonna be taking my Morphe Y11 brush and using that to dust away those areas. I look like a man without earrings and my eyebrows, like they're horrid. Okay, and now because I'm feeling super manly, like I always at this part need to do my eyebrows, and because I haven't really done a tutorial on eyebrows, I'm gonna do a small one for you. It's not gonna be the full one because it takes time. So I'm gonna try to do it as quick as possible because I am on a time frame today. All right, so first what you wanna do is take a spoolie like so, and this is a Morphe spoolie. I am combing my hairs to the way that I want them to fall. Taking my NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade, and this is in the color Expresso. And I'm just going to be flickering towards the motions of my hair. Do like a line on the bottom, like that. Just to kind of carve it out a little bit more. What I'm doing is filling in any sparse areas because I do have really light eyebrows. And what I like to do is comb upward in the front and very lightly, like almost like you're not putting anything on but the excess of what's on the brush. The front of your hairs should be lighter than the rest of your eyebrows. I'm taking the concealer that we used and I'm putting a little bit on the back of my hand, taking a concealer brush, and I'm going to be carving out my eyebrow to clean it up. So this kind of helps to take away any of the hairs, like let's say if your eyebrows are pretty much dirty. or you need to get them done, it really helps clean them up. And it also helps to hide pretty much the shape. Like if you're overlining them, it kind of gives the illusion that they're originally that shape. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I definitely gave them a better shape. So as I'm carving it out, I'm blending it as well into my eyelid. And then what I'm gonna be doing is I'm taking some of the rest of it and I'm carving out the top part as well. Again, I'm blending it into the eyebrow and just carving right here. Take the spoolie and I'm going to just blend everything in. And that's how I do my eyebrows. I will probably do a more updated version later on how I do my eyebrows, because I feel like that's something that tends to change. I feel like with eyebrows, it's like a trend. Like 1 minute you want to have really thick, bushy eyebrows, and then the next minute you want thin eyebrows, and then the next minute it's about having the most naturalist brow. So it's always changing, I feel like. But finally, now that I'm starting to look like a human being, I'm gonna be going in with my Wet n Wild Megaglo contouring palette. And even though we contoured, I'm just gonna go over with a little bit more powder. So I'm gonna be going in with Caramel Toffee. And with my Morphe brush, I'm just gonna be picking up a little bit of that product. And I'm even taking a little bit of that and I'm dabbing it more underneath my eye area, just a little bit. And going back and just making sure that I am kind of carving out my nose. I don't like to end up looking super pale, guys, so I feel like I lost a lot of color in my face this year. It's weird. I swear, as you age, the craziest things start happening to your face. So now I'm gonna put back on my earrings so I can look more like a woman. So I'm gonna be taking this Milani palette. It is so pretty. I literally was like, I need this palette. It's so pretty. And this is called Everyday Eyes, and this is in the color Earthy Elements. With my Morphe brush, the first color that we're gonna be taking is this contour shade right here. That's the way it's listed on this palette. It's really weird. It doesn't give a name. It just says what it is. And I'm going to be placing this as our first transition color. And then with my MAC 217 brush, I'm gonna be taking this color right here. And I'm going to kind of be placing that right next to the color that we first did, kind of like in the outer V, and bringing it up a little bit. Wow, that is so freaking pretty. And I'm actually gonna round it underneath too. And then with this Morphe eyeshadow brush, I'm gonna be taking this shade right here. And I'm going to be placing this in the center. With the same brush, I'm going to be taking this highlight shade here. And I'm going to be placing this underneath my brow bone. So pretty. And now to finish up the eye look, I'm actually just gonna take the brush that comes with the pan because I do like the end of it, and it seems like it would be really good to blend these colors. I'm gonna be taking this shade right here and this shade and mixing them together. And I'm going to be placing that in the outer corner. I'm also gonna be taking the smaller tapered brush by Morphe as well. And I'm gonna be taking this brown shade here and placing that by the waterline. Then with my Wet n Wild Megalast Blackest Black eye pencil, I'm gonna be placing this in my waterline and a little bit in my top waterline. I'm gonna be taking Wet n Wild Max Volume Waterproof Mascara because my eyes tend to water a lot, so I am gonna be using a waterproof one today. Now with my Elixir Cosmetics London eyelashes by Nicole Guerriero. I hope you guys know who she is. She's absolutely an amazing influencer on YouTube and all social media platforms. These are sold in any local drugstore, but I'm assuming because I haven't really seen it till the time I purchased these, I'm thinking they're mostly seen in Walgreens. So if you guys want to try her lashes, they're gorgeous. Alright guys, and now that I have my lashes on, I'm now going to go in with a blush. This is by e.l.f. Cosmetics in the color Dark. I'm going to be going in with this shade right here. I'm taking my MAC 137 brush. And I'm gonna be spraying my fan brush with Fix Plus and picking up my highlighter. This is by Wet n Wild Megaglo Illuminating Palette. And this is called Catwalk Pink, and it's absolutely stunning, guys. Wanna see that? And I'm just gonna be taking my fan brush and just kind of mixing all of them together because they're all beautiful. Whew. So I'm going to be taking the color L'Oreal Infallible Nude. I'm going to be lining my lips. And then I'm going to be taking my Amore lip cream by Milani. This is in the color Precious. And just to lighten it up a bit, because I don't really want it to be so pink, I'm going to be taking Wet n Wild's Nude Patootie, and this is called the Liquid Catsuits. Alright guys, and that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed your time with me today. If you guys want to see more from me, please don't forget to leave your comments down below. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.